I have insomnia. I don't have insomnia. I'm asleep most of the damn day. But I don't have internet. I mean, I have my data on my phone, but my Wi-Fi is gone. So I don't know how good or bad the stream will even be. I've been meaning to stream all damn day. Just things did get to the gym. That's always good. Did start to work on for borrowing nostalgia that doesn't exist, was the title track of the EP. That's will hopefully be. We are going to put it on Spotify and Amazon Prime and everything. I've been really wanting not to, but it's just still the biggest platforms. It is what it is. I may actually start using Amazon Music because I have that's one of the subscriptions I do have because I do buy shit all the time, including a lighting kit. That's another thing. I do videos. First video I'm not gonna be in. Just edit found footage, 80s footage, and try to edit together a music video off of it. Which should be so many Steph Wave artists have done. It's kind of a typical thing. But get the shit out there. Now to start getting this music out here, and then start releasing music on a regular basis. Because that's the consistency is key, like everything in life. So that's what we're doing. Guten Morgen. Appreciate you being here, Central Dildo. Um, like I said, I have no Wi-Fi. So, but I did get a lot of footage for the first video. Just clip together 80s videos, call it a video, see how that goes, put it out on social media, hopefully this week. And then I want to do a fucking remix to that. You was mad, but that one guy that I was playing whose song wasn't mixed, he has like 30,000 subs now. So he had like 10,000 subs last time I played it. In the past month, his subs is gone. Oh, not subs, I should say, followers on Instagram. He doesn't really use YouTube as much. Just still off that one song, basically. And he has an open verse on it, so I'm gonna just do a versional video to that and put that out. Hey Fizz, hey Central Dildo. Can y'all hear me? Because like I said, I don't have Wi-Fi. So it's just going off my phone data, and I'm not sure how good of a stream that actually provides. So let me know if you can hear me, how clearly, how good or bad, how that works. And it may just be a delay. That's another thing. Because it's gonna take a while if I have can't hear, that's good. So yeah, it is what it is. I called the internet company a few hours ago. They said it's probably gonna take until 8 in the morning or around there, and check back then if they haven't fixed it. So because I have no Wi-Fi, all I have is my phone. As far as internet goes, here we are. Here we are. So hope everyone had a good weekend. Holy shit. That's the most way to trauma dump, my man Visor. Bathe and poops in Walmart. Is that a real story, brother? That's wild work. She needs a mental health professional, man. I don't know what to say. I mean, I don't know if you have an apartment situation, call your landlord. She needs a mental health professional. That's fucking wild work. How do you not feel negative? I don't feel bad for her. Say yes. It's crazy work. That's why I like these vertical streams. You never know who's gonna show up and what the fuck they gonna talk about. So, code advisor, if you have, if y'all in the apartment, call the landlord or call the property management company or whoever the leasing company, whoever the fuck it is, and say, hey man, something wild is going on in apartment 4 or whatever it is. If it's not, man, I think you could. I mean, you lived here for 4 years. She had a backpack in front of her face. She's like gone. I I don't know, man. Pooping in the bag. I mean, you probably haven't they called police on hoarders? Because if there's like a crazy smell coming from your place, I think you might be able to call the police. So if like her place just smell like crazy, you might be able to call the police. That's why I work. I mean, she need a mental health professional. I was not expecting that. I'm not trying to laugh at this situation. I wish you the best, brother. That's crazy shit. Literally. Literally. But that's why, that's why we do these streams. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's just it'll drive anybody crazy. So yeah, if it's an apartment situation, call the leasing agent because that can't be against the lease. Hey, man for Five Bar Productions. I've been meaning to talk to you just to see how you've been doing. See how you've been doing. Shout out to your Jets. They 0-2. Sorry, man. But I'm bad because I fucking had Justin Fields as my quarterback in fantasy football. And that it worked out the first week, did not work out the second week. But I did think about you thinking about the Jets. Uh, it's all about the Jets. Well, actually, I think whatever it was, but yeah. Yeah, I thought, oh, he's a running quarterback. But of course, he's what else happens to running quarterback? They fucking get hurt, so he's hurt. Why to bring up the Jets? Because I've been in a football mode. Because I don't want to talk about politics anymore. I really don't now. So I've been paying attention to football, so I thought about the Jets. So yeah, I appreciate you being here, bro. Appreciate you being here. Miss Culture, Miss Fighting. Oh, YouTube sister, the solution for the neighbor. Yeah, that neighbor situation sound wild as fuck, my brother. But yeah, I miss culture crime fighting. Miss culture crime fighting. Um, but yeah, so I miss chatting with you. And then, sometimes when I can't remember your streams called on Tuesday, I'll comment with the stream. Hopefully, I'm gonna catch one live. Oh shit! Thank you, Francie Parker. See, I need to do these fucking what you call it streams more off these vertical streams. People be tossing money and all sorts of shit. Thank you, Francie. Fancy Francie. Same dude. Yeah, if you stream today, I'm gonna try to shout out your channel. Stream at 6 p.m. All right, I'm gonna try to catch it. I'm gonna try to catch it, at least be in the chat. And you got a channel, Francie Parker? Shit. Check out Francie Parker's channel. Is there a way of I don't know how links work on the motherfucking what you call it? Or the vertical stream. Can they just search Francie Parker? Because I don't know how to put a link. I'm just doing this. I'm streaming from my phone. That's how I do a vertical stream. No links on vertical streams, I see. So I just stream from my phone. There's ways to do it. OBS is extra setup, but it's the easiest way is to just click the little middle button on your phone and just stream from it. And I'm streaming off the data, so if y'all can hear me, it's working okay. So sorry, Francie, but check out Francie Parker. She's money, or she gave. Oh, she talks another thing. So listen, I'll take the. Thank you, Francie. Check out Francie Parker. I don't know what they do on their channel. But Google it, or if you're not saying Google it, search it on the YouTube. If you can get, I don't think you check channel activity. I mean, obviously, it's tossed me two super stickers or two super thanks. So thank you. We appreciate it. We are a fledgling channel, been at it for years. Got to do more of these vertical streams. I mean, you may get some trauma dumps, literally trauma dumps about dumps, extra change. And a wild fireball showed us. So yeah, hell of a stream already. We ain't even 10 minutes in. Hell of a stream already. Yeah, I don't know what to do with that situation. Keep talking. You almost finished exotic lesson. All right, I don't know what you finished with, but hopefully everything's good. Trying to make sure I didn't miss anybody's stuff. Since everybody being so nice to me, I appreciate it. Like I said, I got insomnia and no Wi-Fi. Oh, man, $3. Hell of a stream. I usually make this much, so thank you, Francie. Now, hopefully you don't want no crazy shit, man. I ain't about to do I'm about to do the wild Fleece Johnson type shit for the money. You know what I mean? If I had some like stars or something to show up, like Sparkler Celebration, I would. Because I appreciate all the support. This content creation thing is a lonely road. This content creation is a lonely road. I've been at it 5 years, plus some change. I've changed format multiple times. Still kind of in between format. So I appreciate it. I was wanting to see if Brandon Holland would show up so I could talk about how the Texans suck. They don't suck. The Texans are a good team. All right, peace out, Francie. Dropping $3 and then dipping. I mean, I appreciate it. Check out their channel. Check out Francie Parker. I'm gonna check out Francie Parker. I have some sneaky suspicion, some nasty shit. Man, oh, you talking about the fucking channel or what they want for the money? Hopefully, they don't want, they seem nice. They said bye. Hopefully, it's just nice politeness. Some people are polite, believe it or not. Some people are nice. Some people leave likes, like a couple of y'all. Well, only shows one like. I'm show more likes, but only showing one. I'll take it. One like, $3. That's I'll take the ratio. Whatever. Please like, share, subscribe. Yeah, Francie is nice. See, that's not always some nefarious, Saw type, uh, OnlyFans type, weird type shit. Spud Destroyer is not nice. They're a fucking freak. Hi, Sir Mustard. Hello. Hello. Is it you I'm searching for? Appreciate you, freaky ass boy. Uh oh. Appreciate everybody being here. Appreciate everybody being here. Again, hope everyone had a good weekend. I've been pretty excited with the past couple weeks of football. Uh, Even though, listen, do I think football is rigged? Yes, yes, I do. But it's just, I don't know, man. We're such a there's very little escapism, and the real world ain't really doing that great. I don't know what's going on. It's 3 o'clock, 3 a.m. I got school, not tired at all. I'm starving. I feel you. Vigilante Williamson. Yeah, I try to do that still. Smog's not nice. He's a fucking freak. Like, there you go. So yeah, hey, I have insomnia. I'm up. Was it 2, 3 a.m. here in the Gulf Coast in Texas? What is it? 2 a.m. So it's 3 a.m. on the East Coast. I'm sure that the Jets is a double ground for teams the league doesn't like. No, no, no. I'm still in Texas. I'm still in Texas. He said 3 a.m. One of the Sir Mustard said 3 a.m. So he's in the East Coast. Man, I thought the Jets would have a decent year. Honestly, I thought I like Justin Fields. I mean, they balled out the first game, but they let Aaron Rodgers turn the clock back. So I was like, okay, well, we'll see the next week. And then the Bills kind of put belt to ass. But I mean, we'll see. We'll see. I think the Jets. Listen, I think the Jets will probably end up better than the Giants. I don't know what's going to happen to the Giants. They just wasted like an incredible game from Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson's not going to do that again, man. He might not do that in the whole league. He never did that before. Shit, that was a career game, and they wasted it. As always, next year. I'm kind of hoping because they got y'all got our own D coordinator who didn't go out like an offensive coordinator. Uh, so I'm rooting for him a little bit, Aaron Glenn, to do better. But some organizations is just jinx, man. I don't know what to do because school's boring. We don't do activities, just workbook pages. That's all they was doing when I was in school. And that's fucking 20 years ago. Yo, the whole league needs a relegation. Hey, baby panda, what is this? It's a random on the internet streaming on his phone. That's what it is. That's a random on the internet streaming on his phone. Nothing more, nothing less. I think a lot of teams need relegation. I think the more you talk about that concept, American sports is such a scam. There are multiple teams in all these leagues, NFL, NBA, MLB, that are not trying to win at all. They don't give a fuck, and there's no consequence for it because as long as you're an NFL team, NBA team, MLB team, even a hockey team, there's so much money you're going to print just for the people going to the games. They got to pay to park. They got to pay to get in. Tickets ain't cheap. The concessions usually ain't that cheap. They ain't that bad in Houston. I'll be honest. The concessions is not. I've been to a football game and a baseball game. They haven't been terrible. But they still, it's still something. You know what I mean? But but then again, I don't really drink beer. So them $9 beers, $10 beers, y'all getting fucked up over. And so they just nickel and dime. Plus the jerseys that got worse and they're more expensive than ever. So they nickel and dime, nickel and dime. They make more money off of this. Then they got all the streaming service. So they making so much fucking money. You don't really have to put out a good team. It doesn't mean all you gotta do is meet whatever the salary requirements of the league, And in the fucking baseball, there are none. So you don't even really got to put together a pro team at all. And you just by being in the league, you're good financially. It's like fuck this. You need to you got to go to the B league because your team isn't good enough and you don't give a fuck to make it better. You're not trying. So it's just bullshit. So yeah, I wish American sports had relegation, but that's a whole other can of worms. But yeah, I'm sorry, Sir Mustard. The education system's a fucking joke. It's been a joke since I graduated 2005. You know what we did? Workbooks and workbook pages and worksheets. And that's why nobody can read at an adequate level anymore. Was it 20 or 30% of people can read at a high school level, something stupid like that? But yeah, I agree. Yeah, like soccer does. Soccer has relegation. This, that's something I think all these leagues need. You cut the leagues in half, have an A league and a B league, and if you're not good enough to get, if you're not going to try, you go to the B league, and that way the A league play, is going to be just the top teams. But I don't think they would ever do that, unfortunately. Hey, Pete Checo. I'm not sure if you're a bot, but we appreciate Jesus around here, and Jesus Christ is your Lord and Savior. So, hopefully you're not a bot, but if whatever the case, we do appreciate Jesus. College football is an even crazier mess because they got all these conferences. They are not equal at all, right? I mean, really, the SEC is the best, and then maybe the Big Ten after, and then everything else. And so you can play in one of these other conferences. Then I don't even know the alignment of these conferences anymore because they done went so crazier. And then yeah, you get rewarded for being trash. Just play soccer, okay, baby panda. Yeah, every game is sold out. It's when it comes to sports, no matter what, they're gonna sell out every fucking game. What you say about Jersey? No, not the city. Shout out to New Jersey. Shout out to Brick City. Shit, the New York football teams both play in Jersey. New York doesn't have a football team. Hipster girl. Hey, shout out to the hipster era. That was 2010 to 2014 era for me. Hipstar. You going to bed? When will I be live again? I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, but I did do the hipster thing. Shout out to the hipster era. There was some decent music, some overpriced burgers, bunch of bars, a bunch of bars. It's being skinny. I wasn't always this fat. And I didn't do skinny jeans. That's one thing I couldn't do. But I did jeans that fit. I did jeans. I didn't do skinnies. Cause that's one thing I said no. But I stopped. I didn't say when I went. And then I started wearing like slacks. So I had kind of a prep. I had like a preppy hipster. Yeah, stop club hate music. I had like a preppy hipster thing going on. So I would wear like the little goofy ass glasses and like a sweater and like a polo under the sweater type shit. Dave, if it wasn't yeah, making to sleep. All right, get some sleep, Sir Mustard. Get some sleep, stay in school, try to find an education out that bitch, and do the best you can. Iyama Uta, sup? Sup? Skinny bitch. I'm trying to get skinny. Hey, yes, I need subs. Shit, please sub. I need as many subs as I can. One day I'll get over 1,000. One day before I die. Shit, yeah, I'm working on skinny. Me, I just went to the gym earlier. Being consistent for that for the past couple weeks to month. So we're doing that, and bought shit to make smoothies, muscle fruit. So I'm trying. You were in Brooklyn in the height of the hipster era. So you were in ground. You're always in ground zero for these things. Like you were in LA in the height of the woke era. Like Jesus, man. Like the ground zero of the cultural thing. 2011 in Brooklyn. Holy shit. Couldn't get hipster if you tried. Shit. You're like always at the spot to be. Like 2018 LA when the wokeness is at its peak. Like you're there. Like Jesus, brother. Jesus. Try to be an actor of all things. Holy shit, man. like, like Jesus, man. Yeah, that's tough work. Tough work. I cannot lie. Shout out to Williamsburg. The fall of live trend city to city. So I guess he does. I mean, now he's in Austin. Well, I guess now the swag is to move back. I heard a lot of people from Cali don't like Austin. Now they don't like Texas. That's what I heard. People are moving out of Texas, which I'm cool with. I had to call out of your acting class when Trump won the Hijack League. Jeesh. I mean, yeah, because you in Austin right now, which is I don't. I mean, I guess people still like Austin outside of that. What's that going on with that semi serial killer thing? Is that still a thing? Who was the area this guy was like killing people? But did they ever find that guy? It's like some river or something like that, or something. I don't know. I know that was a thing, and then it just evaporated into air. So I don't know what happened to that guy. But shout out to Austin, shout out to Texas. I do like living in Texas. So far, I've been here 3 years. Yeah, 3 years. 2022. Yeah, there was a serial killer in Austin, or alleged serial killer in Austin, or there was a theory that there was a serial killer. Luke was the serial killer. It was Luke. It was a Fable's cat. No, there was some area. Haven't heard about the killing in a while. Yeah, I wish I still had internet access. I could check on my iPad the exact name, and I don't even think it was confirmed that there was a serial killer. That was kind of an internet theory, because this one area in Austin kept having mysterious deaths. So people thought it was a serial killer. I'm just glad Luke is there because he could leave and not come back for a while. So I'm glad like he's there and he's safe and he's a cat, being a cat. Which I just, even though I don't need to, sometimes I think about getting a cat just for my. I have a dog and I think about getting a cat for my dog. As much as I love him, sometimes he's just always in my face. It's like, man, you need something else to mess with you. So shout out to Luke. Lady Bird Lake. Oh, was it Lady Bird Lake? Is that what it was? It's near your house. Oh shit, man! What the fuck? Listen, the Vigilante Williamson show has no knowledge of any serial killers, nor have I done a podcast for 2 years with one. If I did, it wasn't knowledge. I wasn't aware of it. So he's a good boy who just turned his life around. Hey, Retro, appreciate you being here. Retro Richard, always fucking chatting you up with the fucking Insta scam, which is probably the best. Even though I'm getting tired of Insta scam, I gotta stop doom scrolling, man. Doom scrolling is doing me no good. And it does nobody any no good. Even though I'm hoping people doom scroll into this fucking stream. You know what I'm saying? Please doom scroll into the stream. But doom scrolling is doing me no good, man. Doing me no good. I need to be focused on finishing up this fucking music. I've been fucking waiting and waiting and waiting. Meanwhile, Currency's dropping a fucking album every fucking month. And it's like, what the fuck am I doing? Thank you for subscribing, Jojo Yo. Charlie Kirk, Doom Scroller had you locked in your couch. The first couple days I Doom Scroll, I'm be honest, I knew of him before, but I didn't really know that much of him. I saw more Charlie Kirk content between was it Wednesday and Friday last week than I had seen my entire life, to be honest. Outside of which I had forgot, which I did see again, but that fucking some guys on his show, and they're talking about abortion, and he shows, rest in peace, brother. But this shit was funny as fuck. This guy shows him a fucking fetus, and listen, I'm not even my politics on abortion aside. It was funny. It was a dolphin fetus or some shit. And he says, "This is a human fetus." Charlie Kirk's like, "Yes, I'm offended." This is a dolphin fetus. And they just pause. I'm like, "What the fuck is this?" So that was funny. Outside that, Charlie Kirk just seemed like another milquetoast conservative dude. But whatever happened, happened. Goku and Vegeta. Like Goku's more powerful, but Vegeta's a more interesting character, right? Because Vegeta, he starts off as a bad guy. He starts off as a villain. Then he's still Yamcha's bitch, and all of a sudden he's a his superhero. He's a superhero and a family man. But he's had interesting moments. Like he's such a tough, doesn't take no shit guy. But then you have the moment where he kind of turns face and shit. I do too now. I support him now. Fuck after last week. Because I played the clip on the stream a couple days before what happened to Charlie Kirk happened to Charlie Kirk. We support you, Israel. We are pro you because we don't want hoes on that. But back to Goku and Vegeta. Vegeta has that moment where he just snaps. Not snaps, but where Frieza's fucking things up. And he's like, man, you got to kill Frieza because Frieza's a fucking asshole, bro. And he finally kind of opens up about how fucked up it felt that this guy destroyed his whole planet and everything. He finally has those moments. So that's what makes Vegeta a little bit more of an interesting character. But Goku's obviously more powerful. Did Candace Owens go off? I haven't really watched. Like I've seen some of the stuff, but I didn't like. I honestly, my searching of Charlie Kirk was just, I doom scrolled into a lot of his content. Human fetuses do like dolphin fetuses in the early phase. Yeah, the guy kind of trapped him with that, but just the delivery is hilarious. Delivery is hilarious. I doom scrolled enough to see some of the stuff he was saying recently about Israel. See Bitch Shapiro look at him the way he did. See some of his other content. I hadn't really doom scrolled into anyone else's reaction, but it was mainly just seeing his content. Because, like I said, I knew of him. I had seen the little clips of him still in the fucking shtick of going to different colleges and debating with kids. Which I see. There's him. He did it. What's his name? What's the guy I used to make fun? Crowder. There's the one, speaking of Christians, a Christian dude who does it with he's an older fellow with curly hair. Which I mean, I don't know how effective that is, or is it going to colleges and art? I mean, I guess these are supposed to be the young minds that are going to run things going forward. So I guess it is some positive effectiveness to it. I don't know. But I don't want to act like this is my bag and this is just like, you said she watched you have fire in her eyes. If I was BB, I'd be scared. Who is BB? See, I'm out of the conservative way. I still know who some of these people are. I still will see some content, but I'm out of the loop with a lot of it. Fun fact: dolphin sperms work similar to Viltrumites and Invincible. They can fertilize any other mammal, and the baby will still be a dolphin. Did not know that. Holy shit! Because we have a story of this dolphin trying to fuck a lady, and hey, foul balls 8 months of a vigilante. Thank you, man. Every time, shit. I view Shapiro in a different light after last week. I ain't gonna say it. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't even gonna lie, man. Yeah, they might get you shit. I gotta view that motherfucker like Michael Corleone. Shit, I don't know what the fuck is going on. I don't know what the fuck is going on. I don't know what the fuck is going on with the Texans. There you are, Brandon Holland. Shit, man. What happened? Well, I'll tell you what happened. The offensive line sucks. The offensive line sucks. CJ's mid. Defense is still good, but I mean, they can't hold up to everything forever. So, shit. So, shout out to the Texans. 0-2. That sucks. Not that they were my Super Bowl fucking pick or anything. That's what I get for picking 2 homer teams. I'm gonna be from Detroit in Texas and go pick Detroit, Texas. Then get mad. Yes, I just discovered that Dolphins fucking fertilizer cow egg cells. Holy shit. That's fucking bananas. I had no idea. I'm glad we don't have a bunch of dolphins trying to rape cows. That'd be wild. All these cow dolphins out here. That's wild, wild facts. We settle all family business tonight. Tonight is the night. But yeah, the Charlie Kirk thing is saying, I don't want to say. I will say this: everybody doesn't have to. People are different. It's because it's like I do feel like some of this is a bit performative. Like, okay, Candace always knew him. That's actually when she started was Turning Point. So I understand people who knew him and having an emotion and having a point. But it's like, I'll be honest, man. I didn't know. I knew who he was, but I didn't know him like that. Like that. You know what I'm saying? Pops the store and laugh to his natives. But yeah, I just didn't know his content. I didn't know who he was like that, like that. I mean, I thought it was, weird he argued with teenagers. Not saying, it sucks that he died, but like, it sucks how he died. And I still don't know what's going on with the killer slash Patsy slash whatever the fuck. But I'm kind of, again, didn't really know him. It's sad to see anybody die for any reason, but like, I'm kind of done with the story. I'm not trying to be an asshole. I'm not trying to be a whatever. It's just like, all right, man, it just sucks. But I don't, I don't, I personally don't look at this as this. It's a sad story, but this is not like some world beating event, And I apologize if people disagree with me on that or whatever. I don't know how to, it just is what it is. And, wish it didn't happen to him, especially if the circumstances of the conspiracy theories are true. That definitely makes it sad, but, it is what it is. Like I said, I've long fallen out of the loop of content creation and conservative content loop. I haven't, I couldn't tell you the last time I watched 2020, 2021, where I would have watched anything even in that greater space. I said, Matt sleeping with his Glock under a pillow because he think it's two genders. Yeah, then I mean, I don't think it's that serious. And that's another thing, I'm of the opinion there will never be any civil war in this country because, that as Retro Richard will bring up, the average person can't do 10 push-ups. So like, how are we going to field two wars? How are we going to field two armies to fight against each other over politics? People do that shit on the internet. A couple people get radicalized and will do it in real life every orange moon. Pun not intended, but you're talking about a sustained war that'll never happen. That'll never happen in infinite space time. Going to the range this week, congrats. That's what's scary though. That is what I do feel fear of, Fireball. It's like, damn, if you put 2 or 3 zeros behind our subs, and we had that, you know what I mean? There's nothing we've said. He has not said anything worse than me. I can say that for a factual statement, or you. I can say that for 100% factual statement, and that is the thing that does scare me a little bit. That's why I say I don't want to make any jokes about Israel or anybody else anymore. I'm not, and I'm serious about that. I really am. No more jokes about Israel because I can't. I'm not trying to lose my head over this shit. That's good to go to the range. But yeah, I feel you on that. There is a part of me that's still fucked up on that. Like, damn, he's just a guy who talks shit on the internet. I talk shit on the internet. So you're telling me if I was more popular, my life would be at risk? That's fucking crazy. That is the part that's scary. Because, I got my theories, but what is unequivocal is he died over just over what he said. And he didn't say anything that I saw, including for people who were trying to make him look bad. Like, I didn't see anything he said that was worth losing your life for. But he still lost his life over what he said. So as a content creator, you can't help but say, whoa, are you telling me that's what comes with popularity? Like potential risk of loss of life? And that is scary. I'm not going to lie. That's the part that's scary. Because I can tell myself, oh, well, he had millions of subs. But at the same time, there was a lot of people who didn't know who he was, and I didn't really know who he was. I knew of him, but I didn't know who he was. I didn't know his content. I didn't know his real talking points. And they really weren't any talk. They're the standard fucking conservative talking points. He just happened to start having questions about a certain Middle Eastern country. And a few days later, what happened happened. And maybe, hey, maybe it was his original content. Maybe it was. This is a guy who just got radicalized. But I would say, if that's the case, if you are someone who subscribes to the above ground media telling story, then you got to ask, well, why is somebody who's raised in this conservative space, so a kid who was raised as a conservative, so angry enough to kill somebody over it? What's happening there? Especially when you would think that the youth of this generation would be more conservative. So how did this happen? You know what I'm saying? Uh Read the Talmud. Oh boy. Yeah, he seemed like a nice guy. He seemed like a nice dude. But yeah, no question, BB. And that's the scary thing. It's like, well, is that what we are? Where if you question them, they can take your head off? And it's part of me wonders, did he take he had the turning point, did he take a donation? I heard a rumor that he didn't take a donation. That could piss people off too. That supposedly they wanted someone from it. Because I mean, that's the theory I'm going with the situation, that his death relates to Israel in some way. I could be wrong. I don't know if I hope I'm wrong or right. It's scary either way. But that's what I'm operating with. And listen, I'm not double and triple checking these rumors. I'm doom scrolling. I'm finding them. The next thing I doom scroll upon could be somebody trying to eat a large piece of 15 minutes, or somebody getting knocked out, or somebody falling, because it's my Instagram algorithm. So how seriously should the shit I say be taken? You do your research. You tell me, because I'm not that invested into the story like that, right? But I am seeing shit, and it's rumored that there was an organization that was trying to give him a recent donation. He told him no. That can piss people off too. Like, what do you mean you're not gonna take my money? Type shit. So I don't know what happened. I'm just a guy like y'all. I didn't really know him outside of the commercials I would see on YouTube and him arguing with teenage. He didn't seem like a bad dude. He didn't seem like somebody had some crazy view. It wasn't Nick Fuentes, you know what I'm saying? Which why I laugh at that dude sometimes. He's like, he say some wild shit. This guy was very tame, right? Uh, but it is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. And so again, maybe it wasn't. Maybe I'm overstating, because I think sometimes the Israel thing gets overstated, and a lot, just blame everything. Oh, it's just the Jews. It's like, oh man, I miss my parlay. It's the Jews. It's like, okay, man, relax. I heard Crowder. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You hear Crowder name more than Kirk. Kirk was kind of like lower on the list. He was, honestly, I wouldn't even say, even a guy like Matt Walsh and his glamour shots, which I could just scrub from the internet. Because Matt was, speaking of Mats, because he got foul ball. Yeah, he just seemed like a super basic middle of the road guy. Like, he was very milquetoast. Very milquetoast. Yeah, that was the issue. Yeah. But I remember, because we've made fun of Matt's like glamour shots he had with an actor. Matt Walsh has similar shit. And I don't know what happened to it. I found it when I was making fun of not Turner Point, Daily Wire a few years ago, back when they had the little beef with Crowder. And I didn't have no use for it, so I didn't put it in the clip, and I cannot find him anymore. He had shit that was just as sus as our boy Matt had. Talking about Matt Walsh. So and then there was that clip of fucking Tucker talking about closet gay people in the conservative movement. I think he knows something about Matt Walsh, and I think Matt Walsh might be one of those doth protest too much type motherfuckers, if you catch my drift. But that's another can of worms. But that's the thing. I heard of Matt Walsh before I heard him. I heard of Crowder before him. Shapiro and all these other guys. He was, it's kind of a mid Carter. No disrespect. And it's like, damn, y'all killing mid Carters over saying nothing. Even the shit he said on Israel, it wasn't that crazy. He just said we should ask questions. He wasn't saying the wild shit. He didn't say nothing wild enough for him to get his head clapped like that. Jeremy, Jeremy Boy always wanted to be a star. But he didn't say nothing worth getting his head clapped over. Yeah, that's true. It'd be easier not to blame if they do so much corrupt shit, which is true. You know what I'm saying? They didn't have their hands in their grime. And listen, I am not in favor of the, you know, I ain't even gonna say that. I don't like how everything is being handled. I'll say that in Gaza. There's got to be a better way, right? But and I don't like how much impact they have on our economy. There's got to be something. I'm sick of every 5 minutes. Let's give them, you know, billions of dollars of aid. Like we don't need the money. Like what the fuck? I'm not, you know, I'm not in favor of being discriminatory towards that group just because. At the same time, I don't think that's right. But I don't like just giving that country money and doing anything that country likes. And just we got to focus on ourselves. So that shit was so gay. He said Tucker took a shot at Ted Cruz. This conversation with JD. Yeah, the Daily Wire is a bunch of theater kids that make Hollywood. Yeah, that's the thing. Israel's agents are highly involved in the U.S. government. And that's my issue. Just leave us alone. That's all I say. Leave us alone. We ain't got to do something with you. I didn't see. Tucker sometimes will say some interesting thing. I didn't kill your parents, Oliver. It wasn't me. Sorry they passed. You know, I wish you the best. But it was not me. But since you said that shit was so gay, what shit was so gay? Yeah, Jeremy wanted to be a star too. Yeah, the whole like I said, the whole Daily Wire. They all wanted to be star. That's why they started the whole Hollywood section. They wanted to be in Hollywood. Oh, they're our greatest ally. Yeah, what the fuck. Oh no, no, leave Oliver. They weren't getting too happy. No. But yeah, man, they're our greatest ally. Shit, we're their greatest ally, man. Oh, the crowd. Oh yeah, the crowd of DW. Yeah, that was gay. That was super weird. Super weird. Yeah, even though that was a few years ago, but that was super weird. Super. And that really, see, that's kind of, I was already disillusioned with a lot of these people, the conservative, you know, talkers back then, or even before that happened. But when that happened, I was really like, okay, these are just clowns, right? That's the thing. I've been out of the loop since back then, so I didn't even know. Shit, I didn't know Crowder had as many subs. Or not Crowder. See what I mean? I didn't know Kirk had 3 million subs on his YouTube. Now it's at like 4 million, 5 million, or whatever it is since he passed. I don't know how many that's actual, but when I had first checked, it was 3. So rest in peace to him. Wish his family the best. You know, his family didn't deserve that. Didn't think he said some stuff that was that crazy. Uh, so I mean, you know, he was pretty standard, man. He was a pretty standard dude for that to happen. But yeah, it is as a content creator, you do wonder like, damn, is that the cost of popularity, cost of fame? Well, you know, people do get unhinged. How's Tekken turning going? I'm still playing. I don't know. Well, right now I can't play because my internet's out until tomorrow. Hopefully till tomorrow. We'll see how the fuck AT&T does. Uh, yeah, subscribing to a dead person like he's gonna. I don't know. I don't know. Hey, Mister Blood, are you banging Blood or Crip or what's going on? And Oliver, is that like Oliver Queen? Are you a fellow vigilante? I don't know what's going on. But yeah, I appreciate you being here. But yeah, I still play Tekken. I still like Tekken. Yet the corpos have fucked it up. They were doing a lot of greedy shit with the character. And they still actually I've not bought any DLC for Tekken. I refuse to. They try to do a lot of DLC stages, DLC. They're trying to do a lot of DLC bullshit. And it's like, okay, I don't want to buy. Give me the fucking full game, bro. Give me the full game. Don't, oh, you want this character? You want this stage? You want this? Pay us. I'm sick of this shit. Gaming in general has kind of pissed me off, honestly, man. It's like, I haven't really played too much through games. I would like to do more gaming streaming, but yeah, I can't do competitive games. Too stressful. Play golf. Shout out to golf. Shout out to golf. Fuck it. Like real golf or like Tiger Woods or whatever PGA Tour. Actually, I don't know. Is it still Tiger Woods PGA? It's probably like who the fuck was it Rory or some other guy? I don't know. Is a Green Arrow account a scam? Probably because of that question account. They kind of got a couple 2,000, 3,000 followers in a few weeks. I feel you on competitive games. No, real golf. Okay, that's what's up. Great hockey. Shout out to real golf. I always wanted to get into golf. My granddad was actually into golf. I mean, he's still around, thank God. But I need to call him and see how he is. But unfortunately, getting up there in age, can't play golf anymore. Trump, you try to golf with Trump? Is that the goal? But golf seems pretty cool. Got your ASICs and everything. But can't that be stressful too, putting? Putting is like the most stressful thing in sports. Allegedly. Tucking in, you got to tuck in the polos. Wear the little hats. I can't golf. I can't golf for shit. I've never really tried, but I suck at top golf. So it's like I can't even begin to, and then knowing which club to use in which situation and all that shit. It's just like this is too much. This is too much thinking. Like I can't do all that. Then like my swing sucks. Like I just embracing my whiteness. I just suck. I suck at golf. That's cool. That's cool. You're doing something to stay active too, because at least you got to do all that walking. I mean, obviously golfing ain't shit. If you can, that's a good look anyway. Investing in real estate. Shit, I want to invest in real estate too. Fuck. Golf should be revolting with anyone with the rich man's laugh. No, I wish I knew golf. Happy birthday. Your name is Kuro. Okay, for short. All right, happy birthday, Kuro. Or Satoru Gojo. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. So there you go. Happy birthday, Kuro. I appreciate you being here. Appreciate you being here. KKK. Oh, no. That's not what we were doing. No, no, no. Come on. Come on. It's a family show. Come on. You need to leave. You need to leave. Nah. No. Happy birthday, man. Shit, I didn't even realize my birthday's coming up in a few weeks. About to be Trey 8. 30. Hey, what are we doing here? You need to leave. This is not what this Crow individual was looking for. They were just looking for, well wishes. And you guys are racist and bigots. I'm sick of the bigotry. I'm sick of the oppression. Sick of the oppression. Yep. Clonking heads on that joke. Yeah, what the hell. But yeah, my birthday's coming up in a few weeks. I think it's the day after Breeze or day before Breeze. And I only remember that because of motherfucking Jen. It's Breeze's birthday or whatever the fuck. So I remember that. But it sucks. We keep getting older. 40, I'll be 40 before I know it. Which is crazy to me. Crazy. Because it's like 40, it's like, damn, cause I know, 40, now 50 comes up and then 60. It's like, oh shit, this bitch is almost over. That's scary to me, man. This is, because it feels like I didn't even get started. Like, it's shit. So that's what makes it scary. So that's why good. You golf and invest in some real estate. Maybe you can retire. Shit, maybe you meet somebody on a golf course. Oh, I got a deal. It's debilitating. Yeah, you're a few years older, so you already crossed the 4-0 mark. But I mean, you stay in good shape, so that's always a good thing. That's a huge part of it, which I gotta, get there, get back there. Right, time to get white as fuck. Right, hey, it's time to work on your credit, work on your, you get into your 30s, late 40s, because it's like shit. I still gotta. I just switched jobs. I gotta send out this check for the 401k tomorrow. Keep forgetting to do that shit. It was just time to start worrying about that. I really need to turn it into a Roth IRA. How old is Dildo? That's a good question. I would imagine maybe a little older. Yeah, it's just audio, West Coaster for life. Honky LARPing. I'm thinking between 40 and 50. That's my guesstimate. Like 45 and 47. That's what I would guess. But yeah, West Coaster for life. You said late 30s. Could be. You could be right. All right, peace out, Fizz. Yeah, I could have did this stream uh with the mask and everything. Part of it though, West Coaster, my internet's out until tomorrow because they're having some sort of outage. So I'm just going off of my phone's data. And I wasn't sure how well the stream would be with just my phone's data and not a Wi-Fi source. So that's part of the reason. That's your guess. So okay, I mean, you just do late 30s. Between 37 and 47 is, that's something like that. Because also got to remember, we've known him now for like 4 or 5 years. So he's aged. So for whatever original age he was, we've all aged. Forever young. I want to be forever young. I bet to do Elvis hung out longer. We could have sussed it out better because of the shared culture. Maybe. He's such a troll. Who knows? I felt like he was. I don't know. I've always felt like Cynthia Dildo was a little older than me. But he could be young. He could be younger. He could be young or my age. Because I'm late 30s. Like, I didn't know Charlie Kirk was only 31. I thought he was older. Going back to that. Talking about age. No, he's not 30. That'd be crazy. All this time, it's a fucking tweed giving us hell. But I didn't know he was 31. That means like he was in his 20s in 2020. Like, bro, I thought you were like 34 then. The fuck? I thought he was in his 40s until they said it. He's too knowledgeable about classic hip hop. Yeah, that's the thing. He's too. So that's why I said 40s. I thought when he first came across him, he was probably like 41, 42. That's why I say about 47. 3 or 4 years later, whatever it's been, now he's about 45 to 47. Lived through war. Yeah. It was, pun not intended, cinching through it. So it wasn't like, oh, I was like a kid through the war. I was you know what I mean? I was old enough to recognize what was going on, type shit. So that's why, yeah, that's so I'm gonna stick with mid to late 40s. Because if you're like, because I think about like my big cousins that are in their 40s and they're like 4 or 5 years older than me, and so they went through most of hip hop. You know what I mean? At some point, yeah, they when I was, because I mean you do listen to music at 5 to 7 to 10, but you don't really know what the fuck you're doing. Like music doesn't really start mattering until 10, like from 10 to 16, and then maybe into the 20s. That's when you care the most about music, right? Culture competence was sharp, maybe late 30s, late 30s. He's not saying anything either. Kids ain't said shit. No, I'm not for post birth deletions. I'm just saying, like, there's a difference between you at 5 and you at like 15 or you at 12 and how you react to things, right? Like some stuff that happens to you at 3 to 5 is not going to impact you like it is like from 8 to 12. Yeah, of course he's not. He ain't saying shit. So no, I'm not for post birth deletions. I think that's wild as fuck. I think it's wild as fuck. But no, I'm just I don't know. We'll never know because he's not gonna tell us. He's not gonna tell us. But I'm also I'm not convinced he's not a USSR AI sub uh, program subroutine left the computer program in the old regime. Could be an AI, an advanced AI that we've been fucking with for years. Yeah, I don't know, 4 or 5 years. When did you find? Because you found Matt first. What was it 2020, 2021? Well, no, but after we start, I think it was after the Culture Crime Fire started. So maybe a subversion generator operating at max capacity. So it had to be at least 2021. Which even though that's still about to be 5 years, in a few months, what, 12 weeks? 12 weeks is the new year? No, not quite. Maybe 15 weeks, 16 weeks. Still, only 16 weeks from a new year. So there's that. He pretends not to be on Twitter, but he's always up on the newest news. Yeah, he is always up on stuff. So that's that. Yeah, something's up. He could be moving. If I'm at 2020 during the expense, okay. Could tell it was 2020 or 2021. So he knows you 5 years, me about 4 or whatever. Still, time for a rewatch. Shout out to the expanse. Shout out to the expanse. Shout out to finding any type of TV show you like nowadays. Because that's not an easy task to find good. Yeah, UG status. When's the game coming out? Oh yeah, they were doing the game for the expanse. Yeah, we all UG status. I think outside you, Rich, you're all young and shit. But yeah, it is what it is. Time keeps on slipping, slipping, slipping into the future. But yeah, they were doing the game. I'm not sure what happened with that. I was just ranting about how the game industry fucking kind of sucks right now. We'll see when that Lego Batman comes out. Outside of that, it's not really anything I'm excited for as far as the game industry. But it is what it is. And honestly, we about to hit the hour mark. We made $3, which I'm shocked at that. I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night. It's been fun. It's been real. It's been real fun. Uh, KCD 2, maybe the best game I ever played. What's KCD? Oh my god, my brain's melting. KCD 2. I am not sure what that is. I thought you were gonna say like Red Dead Redemption 2, but Kingdom Come Deliverance. I never heard of this. See, I'm out of the loop. Maybe that's my problem. Maybe that's why I don't have any good games, because I'm out of the loop with shit. I'm gonna have to look that up. Yeah, look that up. All right, guys. It's been real. It's been fun. It's been real fun. All right, I ain't really gotta look it up. Look it up after the stream. It's just so good. Okay, I gotta check that shit out. All right, it's been real. It's been fun. It's been real fun. Hopefully, I can do some sort of gaming stream tomorrow. And shit, check out Matt stream. Check out we had a kind of was a sponsor, Francie Parker. Check out his or her channel. I appreciate them tossing me $3 just because. So check out Francie Parker if you haven't already. Unfortunately, I don't have the channel link, but just FRANCIE, then a space, PARKER, Francie Parker. So they were our sponsor for the stream. They're nice people. Check out their channel. So yeah, we'll try. Check out Fireball tomorrow night at 6 p.m. Central. He'll be doing his stream. A little bit more political on this side of things, but still still talks about whatever. I'll talk to you guys later. If you like the video, please like the video. If you're so obliged to share, subscribe, please do that. Even if you do none of these things, thank you for watching. Thank you for your time. Good night. God bless. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.